The term autism spectrum disorders refers to three specific conditions. They are autistic disorder, pervasive developmental disorders not otherwise specified, and Asperger's syndrome. These three conditions have in common an impairment in social interaction. However, the number and severity of behaviors, communication impairments, and social impairments differ. Children can be severely affected or very mildly affected. Early intervention is important because there are some studies that have shown that children that are identified early make more progress in terms of their speech and language, social and communication milestones, and also it helps the family in terms of understanding the disorder. Some of the red flags for autism include no babbling by 1 year of age, no single words by 16 months of age, and not putting words together, 2 or more words together, by 2 years of age. Parents often report that these children appear to be deaf, and that they often do not respond to their name at less than 1 year of age.
We know that there are many causes for the many types of autism. We know that autism has a strong genetic basis and that it is associated with a number of different genetic diseases such as Fragile X syndrome. We also believe that the genes associated with autism might lend a person more susceptible to certain outside factors, such as an infection or a chemical exposure. And it's the combination of the genetic susceptibility and these outside factors working together that leads to autism.
Children with autism spectrum disorders present with signs and symptoms in 3 specific areas. They usually have language delay, so not only the language, not only what they're saying, they may be delayed in their speech, but they also have delays in what they can understand. So their understanding of language, for example, following directions, is delayed as well. They have deficits or delays in social interaction. They may not be interested in being around other children. They may not respond, they certainly rarely respond to their name being called. They may not turn to look when you point to something. We call that joint attention. And this is responding to somebody who's pointing to something and saying, look. They don't respond to a point. They also don't draw attention to themselves or get their parents to pay attention to something that they're doing. Either drawing or coloring or to point out something interesting in the environment like a fire engine. Kids with autism spectrum disorders also demonstrate unusual behaviors. They can have unusual body movements like spinning and flapping and toe walking, or they can like to look at their fingers very closely and hold them up in front of their eyes. So sometimes they'll have unusual movements.